This is my only message.
Rest in peace, Seth Foroth. You will be remembered.
Die in a ditch, Sephiroth.
Not as good as
Upgrade
Grace,
guys.
not as good as Johnny. Weakest of the pack.
That was so true though, because you had to love.
But yes, it's been a bit.
Either way, it would have
Because got hit
mattered.
by a fucking lightning bolt or whatever.
No, it was
He
a
was
dragon.
fine.
It was a blue dragon breathblade.
Same thing.
He was fucked.
He
Yeah,
took like
sadly.
fucking 50 damage.
He was
'cause
at the end
failed.
of it too. The last 5 feet.
Yeah, he took. Give me a second. Give me a second. I ate that thing. So I can.
If only it was 105. If only he was 105 feet, it could have hit Grace.
He took.
So for the recap, in the last session, which was the final session for that, for us for a while, we had fought Otis, a very strong giant. The fight started off not so well, honestly, because Glitch was getting fucking bullied in his wild shapes.
I was yeeted at you.
Yep. And the fight was not going. The fight was going okay-ish as time progressed, but it started to whittle us down and then down and down until we finally got him. But then he went into his fucking death throes practically and tried to full focus in on Zara, like hard focus. And so we started throwing our bodies in the way to slow him down. All of us pretty much going down, unconscious. Until I don't remember who. I think it was darts that got him in the end. The final dart.
I know Dart's got the bird, obviously.
I think darts maybe got him. I don't remember. It's been a while.
It might have. I actually don't remember. All I know is Sophie got his weapon.
Yeah, because I was on the ground. His soul was then dragged back to Tartarus for who fucking knows how long that's gonna be. Then Lord Hades and Thanatos showed up. They talked about some things I don't remember too well. I talked to Thanatos.
Filled a hole, I think.
Yeah, I think they filled the hole. Got to cover that one up. Then I talked to Thanatos about personal stuff. Then Lord Hades. Then Hephaestus showed up for the heart that we had to carve out of Otis.
He thanked.
After that, I think.
And he thanked you for the good work.
Yep. All of the day's work. Hurtful day's work. Sorry, but so after that, I think Hades talked, kind of said something out loud to us, of which I think it was mainly just helping us out with demigod things, blood stuff, maybe. After that, we were gonna go on our handy-dandy way to leave to go back to Colossus, take all these people to some type of civilization. Maybe not the best one we could take them to, but it is the closest.
The worst option we can make.
There could be worse.
Unfortunately, there was not much of the materials that was stolen off the tradeway, as it seemed like that was being used for the grand sacrifice. And of course, there was an ending cutscene talking about some of the various things going on in the world.
I guess.
But
Oh yeah, wait. Oh yeah, the death game that's gonna happen soon.
yes, as we will pick off where we left off. Why is Roll20 being a butt? There we go.
You should
Because
create
that's
a
what-
foundry.
Maybe one day. But yes, let's grab all of you losers together.
Wow.
Holy shit, you guys are so.
Well, we're sorry.
We got our asses kicked, yes!
We had shit happen.
I legitimately almost died!
It was going down.
Just shoot the boss from a distance.
I was doing that until he came over here. And I need to throw my body in the way.
I was like,
Then you weren't doing it well enough.
I was like 15 feet and a death save from death.
I imagine Posty actually just says that, man, you guys look like shit.
Fuck you, Percy.
The hole's been filled in, so we can't throw him down it. Quick, someone reopen it.
No, unfortunately, Seth's right there, and No, unfortunately, Seth's right there, and I think Seth is stupid enough to actually probably do that.
Correct. So tired. So hurt.
Percy's an asshole. He also has self-preservation in mind. That's why he isn't damage. Ignore the fact that he's melee, usually.
Actually,
And a lot of land.
There we go.
Hello.
wow.
My god, he shows up.
Now of all time.
My
Aw.
god, without a word, logic appeared!
I was about to make you open the hole back to Tartarus. Go away.
I was.
Oh wait, that's where that goes?
It started as helping clean litter. Then it just escalated to cleaning a few things, and then one of the cats got out. And then got very worried about what the second cat getting out, because he's currently not wearing a collar. So that was a fun trek around the neighborhood for a cat that was, in fact, still here.
Lowering logic, you can suppress any anger in Seth.
Oh yeah, this is literally the character I do I have for that. Sick.
But yeah, you didn't miss much. You guys are just regrouping as the guards are gone. You have 6 civilians. And
6 people?
Yes.
6 people who are going to be sacrificed.
And
No, will work.
lots of holes, bleeding, and other such injuries.
So like 17. You're not.
As I don't think it is the wisest to stay here. If anyone needs it, I can provide some poultry healing.
That'd be very appreciated.
And we should looks at the civilians. We're like, what? We should try to find some place that we can reasonably hope will not have monsters approach.
Also, correction, Seaman, you put your health is back to full for some reason. You took injuries.
I didn't take any injuries during the fight.
According to the replay.
I have a ring of regeneration. Actually, that might have been why I did that. Actually,
Correct. I just say it.
Let me double check again what this fucking does.
so how much was I at the end of the replay?
It was like not exact number, but it was near the bottom of your health.
Neat.
As, because it feels appropriate just in case we get murdered.
It's like healing.
Zalteris shall cast Healing Spirit at 4,
How does
which
that work?
gives that would give, I believe, at this stage 7 cast of 3d6. Yeah.
3d6 times 7, that is 21 dice.
Yeah, I had to do it
21
one at a
d6.
time though.
Well, let's say who's the most injured. It's all of us.
You can't see some of your health bars. It's going to be perfectly fine.
Correct.
It's, I think, just Seth's and Repoops we can't. Well, and Shava's.
Yeah.
And maybe Alva's, but I don't know because I can control her.
We can't.
Yeah. But yeah, Cormac, heal.
Woo!
10.
I'm at 18! Not enough!
Sophie, heal. 12. I'll put 1 at me. Duff. D8.
Well, it's up there.
It's something. It's out of one-shot territory.
It
Kinda.
Oh wait, I think I got something.
Seth. Heal. That's 3 cast. Seth.
I remember now. Seth's
Heal
out.
17.
Ugh. There you go. I remember now. He was up on 1 because he was unconscious when it died.
That's 5. Is Ripu actually injured?
Yes.
How beat up did Ripu get?
5
Okay.
HP.
Now I see. Ripu, heal 11. Is Shava hurt?
Yes, 9.
Heal 10.
We're
Vegas
getting
has high
somewhere.
AC, he'll be fine.
We're getting somewhere, boys.
That somewhere is Burning Hands no longer kills us all.
So, Ashafa will speak up. Where do you
Well,
wish
if we
to
wait
go?
10 minutes, I can prayer of healing.
That is perhaps a good idea.
How many can be affected by prayer healing? So maybe we can get some of the...
6.
Fuck. Ah, well.
Fuck, who needs it?
Aegis will refuse.
Percy will refuse because of regen ring.
The regen ring does make it easy.
Okay, if not those two, then that's pretty much everyone else,
Yeah?
except for these two in the corner.
One of them has to be untouched. Alrighty, I'm up there. Let's...
Oh,
Oh boy.
okay, why isn't that connected with my token?
That would be weird.
Yes, Shava was saying something.
Well, what would you wish to do now? Do you want to attempt to rest here, or should we move further down the mountain?
I don't know if this... Well, given the presence of all that happened, it might be safe, but... We'd have to very much secure some spots, but given the proximity to this, even though it's closed, is worrying. Especially, it might be better for all of these ones to leave and we move just to give them more peace of mind.
That was to stop them from getting killed off on the way back. Oh wait, none of us have the same. They don't have the same stink. We do. Never mind. You look. Seth's just gonna. If we're still discussing these people, Seth's just gonna look over to them like, "Hey, any of you guys know how to get back to Colossus from here?"
Where even are we?
Fuck. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to send someone as a guidepost.
I as Zoltaris kind of speaks from behind him. I don't think they could make their way back regardless.
Look at them.
They may not smell of demigod, but considering what has been said about the mountainous region, they would probably get attacked regardless.
They're also not in any fit condition to travel.
Yeah, but I never look in any fit condition to do most things sometimes, and I'm still fine. Just need to ask.
Never mind.
I traveled farther hurt more. Alright then. There's gonna be a tight squeeze, but we can get you guys the fuck back somewhere where there's other people. Just don't do any stupid shit.
Okay.
And if any of you know how to throw anything worth a damn, be ready. And if not, then stay the fuck out of our way.
Teth.
What?
Enough. Stop talking. You're only making them more scared.
And whatever. The sooner we get everything out, the sooner I can take a fucking nap. This day has been so long.
So going down the mountain it is?
I'd like to talk to people. Would any of you be alright with us staying here and securing this place, resting, and then leaving, taking you all back with us to civilization?
I mean, as long as you take us back, and nothing comes out of that pit to eat us.
It's covered, right? That was covered?
Yeah, it looks covered. Like, it does, it's almost like a crater now. Like, it goes a little bit deep, but it is sealed.
Do not worry.
We can see the bottom now.
Yes. There's a large scar along it.
Yes, do not worry. It's very unlikely anything will be coming out of that anytime soon, right now. And if anything happens, we will defend you. So just try to relax and rest. You all very much will need it.
They will attempt to do so.
I asked him when did they all last eat?
He would give us little scraps of food.
I see. How many rations do I have? Where did all my... do I not yet? I thought I put rations in here.
Hearing this, Seth is gonna pass 6 worth over to these people.
They begin eating us a bit of it. Not too much, but
Whatever you don't finish, keep the rest. You're gonna need it. Now, as far as the water's concerned, we'll figure that out. We have plenty.
Just find a spot to rest and just know that you are safe. You'll make sure you are safe.
they will find a place to kind of cuddle up and rest. Is there anything anyone would like to do in the event remnant of this Gigante camp?
I'd like to search around for. Last time we scryed in here, there was like documents and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to try to see if I can find like more stuff like that.
Roll investigation.
I will join him with that.
Alrighty. Investigation. Do you want to give me advantage, or do you want me to give you advantage?
Yeah, I don't have it as a skill.
I do.
Okay. Then I'll hit you if possible.
Ah, jeez. Yeah, so I'm gonna roll with advantage. Yeah.
Wow. As Sophie and Asriel, you go to what seems like the main tent. It's up going through the documents. Man, it does look like it is plans, but you kind of realize his handwriting was not really writing and more scribbles.
Yeah.
And you're not really able to decipher any of it. The most you can probably gather from it is it just kind of like a log of like he sacrificed. How about Pussy? Oh, Sultarish.
Percy is...
Sorry, continue.
Percy's probably just gonna be also looking around for things of note.
Of note? Alright, you want to give me a general perception check then?
General. Okay. 16.
You notice that most of the treasure has been kind of put away, but as you're like kind of checking the nests to see if there's anything that might be in it, you do spot something.
Oh.
There is a large round object in one of the nests.
No. Percy is going to pick it up.
It appears to be a large egg.
Ooh, breakfast.
An egg bigger than you.
Yeah, breakfast. For us.
Valtera stops him what he was going to do real quick before turning. That I think would be. Don't break it. I have an idea.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, no, don't worry. I can probably guess what this is. This is definitely related to the giant bird that the giant had, right? The rock. What'd you say, Cormac?
If it could be the beers.
Could be.
Valterish seems like a bit like pulled from like between going over there to check on the egg before something happens to it, and how does Zara seem? I'm gonna guess the answer is not well, considering earlier comments, but just to check.
I gotta have this handy little mute button now. What? The 9-year-old being run down by a giant by a giant deity thing caused him intense amounts of fear.
I was considering he looks at Alva and consider she's there, he looking at Alva. He grimses a bit before moving on to look at the egg. Oh, that is rather large.
Yeah.
This is. Do any of you mind if I attempt something? Because I do not believe you'd be able to transport to the...
Not with six additional people on guard. Probably not.
Groot, if I remember the lore on these correctly, weren't these birds divine creations?
Yes. Specifically, I believe, they were created by the gods to help battle the giants.
As if no one objects to it, he has an idea of what to do with this.
Hey man, this is your territory at this point. It's not nowhere near mine.
Seth's vote is that is tomorrow's breakfast, but he's not going to fight you on it.
You just prefer it to be breakfast.
Groot, can Zolterish attempt to
pray?
Oh, I don't even know if he is voice chat. No, okay, he's dead.
Oh, sorry, I forgot I was muted. Did you say you wanted to pray?
Yeah, as he lays his hand on the egg. As considering there is no, Seth just wants to eat it. No one's stopping him. There's no viable way to transport this thing. He would like to offer up a prayer to his mother and ask her if she would be willing to care for the egg, and if he essentially gift her the egg and share but with a share of the service, give it to her as a servant with the request that he be sometimes allowed to use it should it grow up strong.
Give
to try to give the egg as an offering.
Check. A prayer check.
Oh. Why every time?
Starting off strong.
You don't happen to have any inspiration on you?
Oh.
You like mutton? I don't think I can give you it.
Hey,
You
You have a hero point, but I don't know if that'll make a difference.
I have an inspiration.
hey,
Oh yeah,
Groot,
you can give those.
Hey Groot, can I cheat on something?
How cheating?
Can I say I was 5 feet closer? Saying I was close to the egg?
Yes.
Cheating.
Hey, glitch add a D4. Let's see if this works.
Okay.
And
The 10.
And I will add a hero point.
14.
14.
14. Are you going to lend him your energy,
I mean,
Cormac?
can I give him inspiration? Is that something I can do?
Yeah, you can pass over an inspiration, I believe.
Root
I've done it before.
E.
Also, fucking God knows what we're gonna do with a rock egg. If not,
If not, eat it.
try to
that's
get a
what
rock out of it.
Oh, let's play. Do you want us to take the egg with us? You want to?
Last vote. Or does Zara / Blaze also not really care?
Sophie's all for offering it to the gods.
Well,
The gods, yes.
the gods.
That is where this is.
A god.
It's going somewhere. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
This is fair. I just don't know if
We don't
keeping
have.
the egg on us is a good idea. It's fine.
But if Cormac's giving
Yeah,
the
someone give me an inspiration.
Yeah. Cormac
Yeah.
is giving the inspiration.
That is considerably better.
17.
Yeah, it's mainly one of
17.
Blaze's opinion since he's stuck in typing for now.
Yeah, as he would offer the egg up to the service of his mother, the simple request that he be allowed to
Also, yeah, you can use
make use of it at times.
Oh, do you have your religion set to wisdom?
No, that is 3
So-
higher. That's a
That's
Okay.
a 20.
Well, good thing, because 20 was the DC.
Say.
As you reach out, as we're on Sophie, you're probably over here, so you don't really witness this. But Percy and Zaltorish, you just notice a thin line of shadow creep up from the pit and start bubbling on the ground as the egg just starts to slowly sink into it like quicksand before it disappears.
That's fucking horrifying.
As the shadows disperse.
It should be okay now, and if all goes well, we'll see it again.
Well, okay then.
That wasn't
Okay.
concerning at all.
This happened. This happens a lot with you, doesn't it?
Know what a prayer is.
Do I
Looking
get
at
a
it.
pie?
He does. He get a piety.
Sacrificing a whole living creature.
That's a great. She just wanted lunch.
I said service, Mom!
Yeah, it is.
Food grocery delivery is a service.
It is a service. She's gonna eat that. That's servicing.
Meg that big in this economy?
God. A rock egg?
Also, I think I might have, if I'm remembering the lore on those right, I think I might have just pissed off Zeus, but it's fine.
Probably.
It's Zeus.
I don't. You're
I
kind
don't
of
think he's
going
ever
over his.
going to like me, so...
you're kind of going over his head for this one. He can be a little
Also,
disconcerted, but I don't think he's
the
gonna.
thing is, I think he has a grudge against my relatives and thus me. So
So yeah,
I bring the documents back and very much go. Not much in the way of legible documents outside of some of the names.
Oh shit! I should buy a shotgun.
Something else, I can't read them that well.
Why didn't you tell me that's snowy?
Unfortunately, neither can I.
Are they faded out, or just in a language you don't recognize?
Let me see.
It kind of looked messy, mainly. It's not exactly very good penmanship or handwriting.
Hey, even my writing's better than this.
Oh god, how bad is it? Ew.
You think that might be that's either an A or a Q.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Capital A or Q, just to be abundantly clear. Because A and Q is kinda... You could kinda make the argument.
That.
Unless there are other more documents not written by him, I don't see any.
Well, it doesn't really matter what his plans are, because he's dead now, right?
yeah, but he was talking to motherfuckers who still have a problem. So if we know what the fuck they're doing, we can continue to cause problems and continue to get them. I don't.
Especially because they sent him letters as well. We could maybe figure out what they're up to.
And even if they hadn't, there was a chance he had still done something. And getting info on that is better than not having the info and getting surprised later.
Especially with this entire operation. With having help, it stands a lot more might be getting help from these people.
She nods.
Insight check, does she understand?
I see.
12.
I see it.
Well, you small child. I believe in you.
Johan!
Yo,
He's here.
He's here.
I had my noodle.
Fuck! No, it's okay, she understands. Very good, very good.
Yeah. She gets 100%.
She gets it. It's not that hard, right?
Would you ever underestimate the unparalleled intelligence of Ripu?
Yes.
Well, you shouldn't.
So,
Not this time.
Not this time, though. I think she understands the point.
so I'm still working with an IPID, so bear with me.
Bears. We did find a rocket, but
Isn't this the place where we found a giant or a titan?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
great.
Giant.
We're sleeping here for the night because we're all hurt and tired.
We're all hurt, tired, and we have six people who aren't us to guide back because they have no idea where the fuck they are, so they're not getting back to town.
Okay.
But yes, Aegis, you're I think the only one who hasn't done anything yet.
Hi.
is there anything you will want to do in the camp? Sophie and Asriel searched for documents. Percy and Salterish found a rock egg. Zara is getting backpacks of comfort. And Seth is being Seth.
So, where exactly is the Titan? Is it in the pit?
It's gone. Super
Is
gone.
Oh,
super
great.
gone. And the pit is now filled
Great.
up. And yeah, Gigante.
Awesome.
Yeah. Hades, yeah.
Okay.
Gigante. Yeah, we killed the Gigante. The pit is filled. Because Hades and Thanatos filled it. I think it was with bones, but I think it's now just a normal pit.
It is now a normal pit. We can see the bottom now.
Okay.
I
So,
still wouldn't jump up and down on it because we can't get you
Yeah.
back if you fall through.
I
that'd be
mean,
one hell of a way to lose a character. Let's see. How is Igus doing right now?
Hurt.
I have 13 hit points out of 76. This a long rest?
We will be taking a long. We're gonna need one.
Okay, thank God.
Well, we can.
I
can just grab it from here.
I think that
Okay, yeah.
if I remember correctly, Igus was tired as shit, so I'm just gonna sit down. Just gonna have a sit.
Just kind of rest his bones.
Just gonna have a sit.
okay. Well, if no one has anything particular to do, shall you all...
like-
Oh?
I just want to use my crystal ball
Your crystal
to do the
ball?
stuff.
Who
Scry
you,
on the people.
who you peeping on?
Let me send you the message. Well, we can do this.
Oh yeah, let me delete Sephiroth. Shit, they're not here.
Finally awake. Walked right into the Imperial ambush.
Alright. But everyone else, if you wish to pass the fuck to sleep, you may.
Please.
Yes.
We're so tired, so hurt.
I'm gonna click this long rest button.
It can finally be over.
Did it work? Yeah, it did. There are some things that didn't, though. Let me fix that. There we go.
DM Sama, important question. Is it a new day?
It will be a new day. In a bit.
And I will be attuning to my new sphere.
Can I get a 3d20 on your comic?
Alrighty, let's just...
Sorry. Had to step again away. Cats.
Wow!
Oh!
232!
Was.
Huh.
What just happened?
It's high we don't want, right?
Cormac is trying to scry.
I see.
Oh, scry.
Whose bathroom is he looking into right now?
Don't know, let me find out.
Asriel, static, and the clouds.
Wait, what is that?
Interesting.
They are pretty clouds.
Do I see what they're doing?
Roll me a perception check.
27.
You see someone running away from the sensor on the clouds with purple hair.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I thought
What?
I
Why
thought
is
you
it
literally
static
meant the
for the-
fucking clouds.
Yeah, but why is it static for the second one? So I assume, like, unless Rowan's rolling the saves, but
if people wish to do any prayers, they may. I imagine no one's really doing any training because
tired.
Ow.
It's fucking hurt.
Ow.
Well, do I
Yes,
have
I'd
anything?
I'd like to pray to the god who saved her fucking ass. Well, who's helped save
Yes.
her fucking hole.
Oh my god.
Do I have anything that I can use?
That's crazy. Holy shit.
Use 4?
Just like to the dad. How do you do that? How do you get piety?
Well, you just gotta go do. You don't have to specifically sacrifice something, but if you have,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Also,
you can use wisdom
there
as your stat if you really want.
either it wasn't said either way.
I got some warg meat. Would that be
You can
good?
sacrifice that. It's better than nothing.
Warg meat and a null pelt, or just the meat?
That's all up to you. And just hit.
I'll do the meat and the pelt.
That's a 14, and then we roll a D100.
Then I need the
Our withholds your sacrifice and thus your piety. He's
16.
the god here.
How do I get rid of shit? There we go.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay. It's gonna be a null pelt and warg meat. Do I roll? You said I roll wisdom?
You can roll wisdom or just.
Yeah, you roll religion using either intelligence, wisdom, or charisma.
Highest mental stat.
Highest mental stat.
Okay, that would be. No, don't do anything. There we go.
So if you don't have proficiency in religion, you essentially just roll your highest.
One of those
level
stats.
stat. Like me.
My charisma is higher.
Nice. Oh, I thought that was.
And then you
What
also
I
have
do.
to roll a
Yeah.
What the fuck? I have a magic dildo? God, it's been so long.
Yeah, you picked that one up.
Yeah, you picked that
Yeah,
up.
you got Aphrodite.
Oh,
Yeah, you got
Gundam
Aphrodite
1
for
dildo. There it is.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Oh! Oh.
Roll your D100, Johan. Also,
Okay.
I keep forgetting that, and for whatever reason, Blaze has all of his stuff hidden.
Oh!
Oh!
Okay. I did it.
He sure did do it.
He did the thing.
Talk to him. See, I think this is the first time you've actually actively prayed to the gods too.
Well, yeah, he's been giving me dreams. I feel like at this point I probably should.
Let me talk to the man.
Yeah.
I'll throw mine in the ring to the usual suspect. I don't. So. Why does my Roll20 keep doing that?
Now one.
Oh no.
My Roll20 keeps, at least on this thing, it keeps redoing, keeps multi-clicking. Yeah, that's nothing's happening. Let's not talk. Let's not worry about it.
Yeah, mine don't matter. I got a 14 and a 16. Hey, you got a nat something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just no. I only have one other person to pray to, but I need to pray to him for now. Hey!
Wow, you guys are like really
Yes.
good.
Piety.
Oh yeah, wait, weren't there like this when it came to the prayer rolls, like just the standard, like if you roll, get a piety? What were they again? Are they in this?
I don't think we got.
No, we never got. It never got written down.
Prayer.
Okay.
But yeah,
There was never a DC. That was said.
Nice. Nice.
I think with that, everyone will get a piety except for Seth, unfortunately.
Do that way sometimes.
My first piece is a piety. Ever.
Also, I think he might just give you something to throw you a solid. Because holy shit.
Oh, really?
Depends.
You get
Like if you ask for something that's specific, they might.
If you don't, you just get generic blessings.
I've gone from 4 piety to 5.
I have 7.
Yeah.
I got 1 piety now, right?
Yes.
Working your way up in the row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zalterich's prayers would probably be like an offered up thanks for listening, offered up thanks for listening, and a light request to have peace throughout the night.
No dreams, please. The day's been long. You've done a lot of work. Please help. Please don't.
Dreams, please. Dreams, please. They tell me things.
Such as.
But yes, as you all
Or
go to
something,
bed,
you
I
know.
have to kidnap a certain someone.
Oh, who's that?
Wouldn't you like to know, Dragon Boy?
Kinda.
Oh yes, you can increase your piety.
Out of curiosity,
I'm a little curious.
Did you
My first point.
put up my piety, or was I misremembering how much I had?
I put it up for the egg.
Okay, that is what I was asking, because I could have sworn I remembered having 7, but I looked at my sheet, I was like, wait, 8?
Me?
Yes.
Lose days to live.
That was a natural.
Okay.
I want you to know it's been exactly 14 weeks 2 weeks in universe, sorry.
Oh
14
my god.
days.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. That is actually ooh. We are fucking
Look how far we've...
So,
Wait, so why are we blaming me?
don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Anyways.
If you think about it, it's the amount of time that has passed in universe is the same amount of time since Christmas.
wow.
Hey!
Minus 1 day, but
Yeah, the sun was born. But yes, I will ask. Do I have any volunteers for a watch?
Probably me.
Just a little guy. And it's his birthday.
I hope it's not my birthday, please. Leave me alone.
Happy birthday!
I mean, Percy's always up for watch. Just remember, I don't have dark vision, so...
No, I was up for watch.
How about I take both of you as volunteers?
Okay.
As the rest are sleeping, someone comes walking into camp.
Come on.
Okay, then.
No weapons, no nothing, but just a figure in a black cloak. I am not here to cause you any trouble.
How far away are they? Okay.
May I come closer? If not, I can take my leave.
Would as Otis take steps forward just to kind of put himself closer physically. Would you tell us your name before we decide that decision?
I no longer have a name.
Would you be against taking off your cloak? Or at least lower your hood?
I think it's in both our well interests if I keep it on.
I want to insight check this man.
Go ahead with advantage.
I would also like to.
With advantage.
At normal.
Tormac, gain a +4, D4, plus D4.
So I just roll a straight roll, dude?
No, you roll with advantage. Posty rolls with
Okay.
at normal.
Inside with a plus D4?
Yep.
Or was 24?
That how he's walking, that voice. You think you might have seen this person before.
Do I know if this is just somebody that will not cause us harm based on that insight check? Given I have a slight suspicion, but
Sorry, let me refix that a little bit. You haven't seen this man, but you almost recognize him. It's really weird. But
from the feeling I get, do I understand that he will not cause us harm if we allow him to come closer?
you sense that he does not have a weapon on him.
Well, that doesn't change the goddamn thing, but
What?
like the first
Danny?
Damn it, I was too much in the corner.
Your opinion?
Revenge.
Should we go up closer to him and just kind of...
I say we go up closer.
Done.
Nothing happens if we try to die on it.
Holy shit.
Would you be willing to let us come closer instead of letting you come closer to us?
Go ahead. As you see them kind of just look at a sizable rock, and he kind of just raises a hand as it comes closer to him, as they sit down on it.
So what do you want?
I should be asking that of you, as my wants is to know a little bit more about this group. It's not every day that a bunch of nobodies from different corners of the world assemble to defeat the Gigantes.
And how exactly have you come across? And how noticeable was that?
I'm sure almost anyone who is paying attention to this region has noticed. However, who has done it might remain an enigma to them. This area was shrouded even from the guards.
Where do you count yourself among the people who would notice?
As someone who wouldn't notice, but know someone who did.
So what? Are you willing to share who noticed?
Names have a power. Are you sure you wish me to say?
Fair enough. That's not to provoke.
Indeed. They do not know I am here. I have come of my own accord. With warnings and paths forward. You are set to return to Colossus, am I correct?
That is the destination we would take these people back to, yes.
Unless you want to get involved in the affairs that will be brewing in the city, I advise you leave. You may be able to thwart what is about to happen, but your presence will only make things worse. Leave and come back when the guards are down. Less innocents will die that way.
Will innocents die either way?
Less will die. Either go eastwards to... Either go eastwards to Poa, come back this way to the Twins' Barrier, or cross the mountains and go to... Well, I guess you don't really need to cross the mountains if you go to Twins' Barrier, but either of those two ways should be safe for you. Or perhaps you want to go to the mining company to secure a way through the mountains. But I'm not so sure you wish to revisit that place.
Any other words of wisdom?
That is it.
If I may ask, is there a reason why you seem so familiar?
To you, perhaps you see my stance as familiar. I have never met you before.
What did you say I see familiar?
His stance.
Dance.
As he does kind of carry himself as people that you have seen back home.
Okay.
The lady trained me well.
Sorry, sure I heard that right. He said,
The lady trained him well.
Okay. I see. Could I try to roll a check to see if just make sure I'm confident who the lady could be? Like a history? Or
Yeah, I think it should be fine for this.
straight roll?
Yes.
History. That's 2. 13.
Plus a d4.
Oh, okay. 15.
You don't think he's talking about your mother. The lady was not something that a lot of people described her as.
Yeah.
Honestly, if from Didyman, specifically the south regions, the lady you think might be Artemis. Especially if it's the lady.
Yeah. Real quick, from what I'm about to say. What? Is he like male, female?
Male.
Cool.
Well, he sounds male at least.
Yeah. If I may ask, is there any member of our party in particular that make our situation worse than Colossus, or is it just all of us?
Have any of you heard the beat?
I have heard something akin to that, yes.
A what?
A beat. It sounded like
there is a pulsing. Oh
Yeah,
shit!
you guys
Sorry.
are all asleep. It's just Percy and Asriel.
Yeah. Sorry, I apparently missed us passing out.
Yeah, I was going to tell Logic if he moved Seth too close to that, because I saw he was trying to move Seth over there, but...
Yeah, apologies.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah. If I remember right, it sounded like a heartbeat.
I mean, you'd think it was. It was a little while ago.
It seemed, if I remember right, something like a heartbeat.
Then it is too late for you. You wouldn't, unfortunately, make things worse.
Is it because of who resides in Colossus? Well, I could say who presides over Colossus.
You have the right mentality, but your phrasing is off.
Mm. And then yes, I can see how something like that would make the situation worse if my understanding is right. But I also don't know if I can't just let it lie.
Your actions here have set other things in. Sorry. Your actions here have triggered things. Things that will now take place soon. Your presence there might save lives. Might. You might be able to save the city in the end. But you very well could be responsible for the city's downfall too, if things play out a certain way. Hence, I advise you leave it be for now. Let what will happen, and return later to save.
Ezra kind of clenches his fist at that. I will consider it.
They nod.
Is that all you have to say?
It is. Unless you have a question of me. As they look back from Asriel to Percy. Very well.
In a general... Sorry, I was taking a minute to think of it.
No worries.
In a general scale of threat, how bad is what's going on in Colossus beyond the whole... If we get involved, the whole city can maybe go down thing?
That is a question I do not have an answer to.
Worth a shot.
If you don't interview at all, it would be a 10, I would say. But if you interview too early, a slightly lower, but not the worst outcome. But if you interfere, not when it starts, but when it is nearing its completion, less.
Well, okay then.
It would be worse than what happened to your friend.
What?
Give him my regards of what happened that day. I was not aware that was the plan.
Who are you talking about?
He kind of just lifts a single forward, a single finger forward in this direction.
Oh yeah, thanks for calling me your dear friend, Blaze. Oh, I really appreciate it. Oh, how nice of you. It brings a tear to my eye.
You're doing that way too much. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Anyway, Percy's actual reaction.
I'm not fucking friends with that child.
Oh, are you not aware what happened to him?
He's more confused about the dear friend part. Damn.
Yeah.
Wait, did you actually say that, Asriel?
Considering what Asriel knows of Percy, yeah. Yeah. I also assume it was his friend.
Blaze, with all due respect, look at Percy. What makes you assume he has a friend in the Colossus?
I thought that you hero types were friends of each other.
I like to consider them my friends and compatriots. Percy's a bit more closed.
I've known you guys for 2 weeks.
And we've almost died together multiple times. That's what we call bonding.
Well, I can't deny that, but I'm not about to go spilling everything. But I'm not about to go spilling every little thing about me.
That's fair.
If it becomes a problem, I'll have no choice to.
You should probably share some soon before she comes and collects.
Yeah. For Zara, we only know bits. So because we know what happened to we know something happened with Hestia, and I forget what else we actually know in character. You know, something happened on his birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the extent of our information? It's been a bit.
I'm pretty sure you got the rundown on how Hestia is out of the picture.
Yeah, I know we got that part. I'm just wondering if we know if there's other parts of it we don't know. Just want to make sure before I give my response.
Yeah, I think the details are relatively vague.
Yeah, we know what Zara has told us about the incident, especially in concern to Lady Hestia. But that not aware
Sophie
of.
probably will have put in her side as well.
You're asleep.
Yeah, but
Well, she was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we know what Zara and Sophie has told us. Outside of that, unless there are things that they had missed. Okay. Is there something they are not aware of? Outside of... Well, yeah.
Again.
Of course.
But yes, I must take my leave. I should not be here too long, and well, you might be able to piece certain things about me, which... He kind of just goes silent and stands up.
What I roll to piece certain things together.
Intelligence?
Intelligence is probably right. If only. Yeah, if I had allowed you, I'd like to roll intelligence. Then
okay.
My actual brain no good, but as was a 14. Hoi! 14! Do I get a D4 from being next to Percy?
I would say not for this, because... Oh, yeah.
Well, it's a skill check.
Yeah, it is.
So yes, D4. 16. What attack? 14, 16. When this works.
Yeah. From how he's speaking, it sounds like he was there on that day. which means, from what you remember, that it was apparently a magic school. So either he was one of the students there, which doesn't make sense why you would hide his identity, or someone on the other side.
Okay, let me... Mysterious stranger seems to be from Zara's incident, is what the understanding is?
Yeah.
Okay.
As you will push the rock somehow back to where it was, give a small bow, and begin to leave.
I do say we appreciate the warning, even if we might not heed it.
Bye, nameless wanderer. May if we meet again, go as well as this one.
It is part of the reason why I don't wish you to stay in Colossus. As they walk past the campfire, or past the reach of the campfire, as you blink, you see him, but he eventually disappears from your sight. As everybody wakes up.
At like the exact same time?
Yes. Azriel, Pussy, Zara, Alva, Seth, Shava, everyone wakes up. It's morning.
Man, that's
and
weird.
Azrael wakes up.
Wait, did I just kind of spontaneously wake up?
Yeah.
Wow, I don't like this anymore.
What the fuck?
I wonder who that could have been now. This is good. Oh boy. I don't like this at all.
Nope.
Okay, well, it causes weird dream. It causes weird... Azriel, am I crazy? Did you ever dream about a hooded guy?
No, you're not crazy. I thought we were.
I was crazy once.
It's locked in the room.
They made me into a rat man.
Also,
Don't worry about it, he's on his way.
Man.
Oh!
What is that?
My ring of magic missile charges!
Okay, it's ring recharge.
I had 0 charges!
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
You are now topped off.
No, I'm not.
Almost topped off.
It's 7 charges. Yeah, I'm almost up.
Okay then.
Yes. It seems whatever clouds were above this place have cleared out. Sun filters down. It is
nice.
very warm
That's
to the
nice.
skin.
Let's get the fuck back to Colossus.
Okay, so about the whole going to Colossus plan.
We need
What the fuck happened?
What?
me and Percy seem to have gotten a visitor while we apparently were put to sleep.
Yep.
So how does that make it so we can't go back to Colossus?
They gave us warning that going to Colossus, something's going to happen there, and us going there could end in making things much worse.
Much worse for us.
Much worse in general.
Oh, he said go to Colossus but not stay. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, he said you can go
Okay,
to
good.
Colossus, but do not stay.
Stay in
Oh.
Colossus.
So the game plan stays the same.
Yeah, it was get the fuck
Oh,
out.
well, no, something's changed, but...
Yeah, okay.
You're aware
can't say
that
what he
something's
said.
going to be happening, so you might
And
want...
a lot of people, and innocent people will die.
Full stop.
Full stop.
But not as many innocent people will die if we leave and come back later.
less could also die if we do
comparison
something.
to worst case.
Do something.
Yes, but in
What?
comparison to worst case, in which the entire city goes down.
He did say we can make it better, but that those were the things that would happen if we stayed in Colossus.
Didn't the whelp say he had business to take care of to the east anyway?
West.
I'm gonna leave that in. That's canon.
True canon.
Zara is eyes flicking between Seth and Sophie, and at the mention of whelp, sort of jolts and. Yes, there's something. I don't remember. Blaze. I don't remember the name of the town, but somewhere south.
I'm pretty sure it was Natrin.
I think it was Natrin.
Yes.
It was by the ocean.
Yeah.
I think it was fishing
Yeah.
related.
That's perfect. That means we can go to Colossus, drop these people off, maybe sell some of the stuff we don't need, and then just go somewhere else so we don't accidentally cause things to get worse than they can.
Did this figure give any suggestion on what the problem might be?
There are who here in Colossus when we entered Colossus heard a sound.
I think Seth did.
You mean that thrumming?
Yes, that it sounded like they described it as a beat.
So
He said those who heard it would be the ones who make the situation worse.
I think.
That was what he meant. Those who heard the beat would make it particularly worse.
Mm-hmm. Something along those lines.
Yeah. So you two heard it. I heard it.
Did anybody else hear it?
I think Seth heard it. I'm pretty sure, but my memory might be failing me.
I don't think I did.
Did I hear it, group? I don't remember.
Honestly, I did not take note of who did, because, well, we could all possibly hear it at some point.
I know all of us didn't hear it.
I definitely remember hearing it.
Yeah, I know Zoltwish was one of the ones who heard it for sure.
I'm just going to say Percy doesn't.
Did I auto-fail?
I think it was a perception check to notice. I might be wrong.
Just imagining Groot with his little booklet of notes going
like, where is it? Where is it? So, he says those who heard the beat.
Booklet of notes. Yes, which he flawlessly noted down everything.
Everything.
Look. I have a.
That's what the recordings are for.
Anyway.
So, he said those who heard
forget some mechanics, Guru.
Chin-offs? Yeah, that. Oh, one of the things he said was give his condolences to Zara? Is what he said. His apologies or something. So make sure I heard the wording right.
Didn't know about the full circumstances of the plan, I believe they said.
I went outside and I was trying to pick him up.
So, I think Zara probably looks confused at that.
You just can't go the exit.
Alpha looks angry.
I guess expression is hard to read because of the big ass helmet.
Yeah, there might be a locked door.
Regardless of what was said, I want to stop what is going on in Colossus. But
I'll go in person. I'll do it next time.
Do you know what he was basing this on? Why they seem to think that?
They seemed... They might be God-related, possibly. Or they might very much just know things that we do not.
Isn't it usually God related in some way?
They would not give us...
Least, they at the very least said they're affiliated with somebody who can notice things like
Yes, they
all
also said...
this that happened.
Yes, they also mentioned the gods and amongst them have noticed, but they don't know it was us.
Soon enough.
They would not remove their hood, nor would they give a name. Especially because they said their name was no longer relevant.
In effect, we were gonna get the fuck out anyway. Now we're just gonna know shit's gonna hit the fan. And if you guys, if some of us heard shit, that would make it worse. Much as it fucking hurts to say it, I guess we'll have to step out until shit settles. Unless you have any goddamn idea of how we could stop this shit. Because I'm not the one who does the plans.
We're probably not waiting till it settles. We're waiting till we get stronger to circle back.
I'd like to at least know what it is.
I think
by the time it starts, we'll be too late.
I'm pretty sure if it starts, what he said will happen. We either make it worse,
or have to fight our way out,
or salvage it.
Great.
Actually, there is a way we can order. Actually, wait a minute. No. Cormac, did you ever publicly reveal the scrying thing?
Oh, it's super public.
Yeah.
We all use it communally.
Actually, there is a way that we can learn about what's going on from a distance, but it might risk something.
They could notice, yes.
Alright, no, I can't. That's too intelligent an idea. Give me a second. Okay, cool.
Just try and get somebody to agree to let us do that.
Oh yeah, he's gonna say, what about the people from our last mission, the 2 tieflings? Plan to stop by them anyway. Just let them know something's gonna go down, keep their heads down, and, you know, we may check in to see how they're doing, but using the fucking orb.
Yes, I am.
That could work.
I just understood.
Yeah, they would.
Oh, wait, no, weren't they leaving the city?
I think were they leaving?
I don't think they will.
Okay.
So we can check on them right now then. Or at least see what's going on. Not there's a very risky thing we could do, but I don't want to do that.
No. I was planning on doing something since we killed our motherfucking giants. If you had the chance, we killed things that apparently showed up in stories about fighting gods. I feel like some sort of celebration's in order. I mean, when I was
Seth, as much as I appreciate a celebration of good work, there are certain benefits to not being noticed.
I didn't say a public party in our fucking in our fucking rented house or whatever. I was gonna get 2 barrels and just shit, and we are just gonna talk. Holy fuck!
Just that's probably not a good idea to do in Colossus anymore.
So you
Fine, but I'm doing. The second we stop, I'm doing it anyway.
can just
One major point I see.
What?
No, one major point that I feel needs to be brought up is there any indication that the figures should be trusted? With the way you speak, he suggested that we delay as long as attempt to stop this, whatever is to come. Couldn't that simply be a way to make us leave?
that is true, but I feel like there might be more to that, given how we were put under a spell, and nothing particularly happens outside of talking. We weren't exactly in a position to defend ourselves that well.
He kind of like scratches the side of his head. That is true, but it is. Some of us are being seemingly from the very beginning, and well, no, they haven't shown up. All evidence seems to point, if certain individuals appear, there's, at least at this moment, not much we could do rather than attempt to survive. The fact that they did not harm us could imply a litany of things, considering they had us helpless. It does not necessarily mean that they were trustworthy. And beings of power typically have to follow rules.
And I don't think most of the Olympians, those like them, know about Hestia yet, which means that he's probably not knowing that from them.
Guys, we need to go now. Any course? We don't know where the exit is.
There are plenty. They could be.
I don't hear it.
There was something about. Yes. How do I say this? The way he moved seemed familiar. He said I've never met him, but his stance seemed familiar to those I knew back in, what's the name?
Deity Man?
Deity Man.
So, at the very least, you might have known of them.
He said he was trained by the lady, and I have a thought of who that could be. I don't know.
That thought, and that a good thought? Look, long and short of it, bad shit will happen regardless. Do you want to stay for it, or do you want to go?
Regardless of the warning being a trap, I want to stay, because I don't know if I can not do something.
Alright. You want to stay? Points to Percy.
Fuck no.
Points to Zara. Jerks his thumb at Zara.
I think we should at least go back. and then make the decision when we're there. If they say we can go there, as long as we don't stay, that's at least fine to do.
Points to Alva. I imagine just as like I'm listening to this one.
Yep.
Points to I guess.
Well, if I know, but as long as we can minimize. Fuck. As he kind of plants his lance in the ground. This isn't exactly a situation I'm trained for. As he just sits, annoyed.
Stay, go, wait and see. Pick one.
Let's go.
He just does not point at Reboot, points at Dalterish.
Hey!
Pint size, I will throw you.
So, we can get a mod that lets us tell
if they're being,
what if it has a higher
if there's truth to it, and they're saying that we can go but not stay, we probably at least have a day to make the decision. I would prefer more information.
Points at Shaba.
I was trained to prioritize the largest amount of lives possible, but this intel is not convincing. Based solely on what they said, I vote arrive and go, but it does not hurt to try to get more information so you can make a more informed decision.
And there we go. We spent about 10 minutes realizing we're going to do the same thing we're planning to do anyway. So let's grab our shit and get down to Colossus.
All right.
Whilst we are talking, we'll look at. Hey, Sophie, you exist, right?
Yes, I do.
You didn't get pointed at, L.
No, she
You're too
just
far away.
raises an eyebrow at that.
He also did it. I did not notice you over there.
Yeah, I did bring the
Did not
token
see
back.
you. There you go.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he will look at. He pauses on Seth and then looks at Sophie and. Has your mother spoke to you recently?
Did she speak with me at all before
I mean, you've been having
we
some...
left?
No, not really. You did have some dreams, though.
Fuck if I can remember the dreams, though.
Give me a second.
I sure do love this.
By the way, don't look at her.
I'm gonna send you a message, Demonix.
There's a mimic on me. Yeah. Somebody's dealing with the mimic on me, so don't worry. Yeah, because normally you would give an education racing. It takes time.
The only dreams I have had lately are those of preparation for war.
That is also telling.
I would like to return home soon. I fear my home is in danger.
I don't think that's the case. I think it is the other way around. I think Athenia might have invaded Maresk.
So I couldn't hear you. I got distracted by people.
I think Athenia might have invaded Maresk. There are people praying to be saved from invaders in Maresk. I don't know what's going on there.
Sway, Seth, can you, please God. No, I'm not going to roll for this. He would actually just remember this. He would just go, oh, fuck.
What?
If they're invading Marask, that means that Viren and the Wandering Crane are busy. Very busy. The mercenary band I kept talking about, those guys.
Yeah.
They usually only hunt going around clearing out dens and hunting monsters, but I saw them fighting people in a dream a while back.
There were people, I think, in Athenia who were confused as well, but
those guys, if those guys are fighting, at least Viren and some of the people who aren't worthless are fine. But I'll have to go check on them before I pay certain people a visit.
it was in Spearfront, I believe, in the far north.
Does he know exactly where the places we just wandered around, where he in the Wandering Crane like chilled around mostly?
It was nowhere cold.
Yeah, he's like, then no, at least not there. At least not yet. But considering how big of a deal those guys are, someone probably coughed up some cash to get them to do something. But until we head over to Marask, it's not our fucking problem.
I admittedly think that's a rather short-sighted view.
This seems worrying on multiple levels.
Considering recent events, any major shift in the power balance of the world could inevitably involve us.
Especially if.
Yes. Why would I don't know enough of anything really to even begin? But do any of you know? Have the remotest clue why Athens would go to war?
They were at war very recently, but it was peaceful for a short bit.
Groot.
Hello.
Athenia, I believe, got much less land.
Given my life, my past, my background as a soldier, even though it's not exactly related to Athenian and Maresk, when we stayed in our own area, do I have any way of telling why outside, like
why they would go to war?
Yeah, like why now?
Give me a history check.
Okay. I'm going. Do I get a D4 from being right next to person?
I guess on the map you are.
22.
What's that insight for?
Oh, that was a to ask this question. Was for a admittedly obvious one was
Yeah.
Keeping what, sorry?
Peace.
Was there anything in particular keeping the peace?
Well,
Can I, side note group, can I just, presumably the knowledge in the, like, regions tab is just general information that at least I would know from being in the place.
Yes, it would.
Considering who I am, what would I know?
Well, you, one, check your backstory, Sophie.
Fuck if I can remember my backstory.
It should
Well, then,
be...
Yeah,
that's
this
why
is-
he said check it.
Yeah, there's a peace treaty.
Moresk lost in that by the treaty, but it got a lot more land, and Athenia didn't want to risk taking revenge. It was I believe Moresk was largely unharmed.
I grew up during the tail end of some of I heard some of the tail end of that, and I didn't see hide nor hair.
Then perhaps something has emboldened them?
what was my 22 group?
Yeah, I'll get to that in 1 second.
Okay.
I cannot give insight. I can only ask poignant questions.
I know, good. It's why we're considering it.
I don't think it's anything. Well, maybe it is, but it didn't seem to be anything from at least Ares, because the conqueror of Moresk was apparently not acting.
Then
But for you, Cormac,
yes.
at least in your military knowledge, and especially in the past, because around hundreds of years ago, Dindyman was at war itself. There's been civil wars in Dindyman. But the most common reason for nations to go to war is because of dispute between the gods.
Yeah, Azrael does come. That's what I was thinking. Athena could be trying to do something against. Oh, you continue?
But in particularly, as well as just the gods, resentment, seeing a weakness, could motivate the mortals of the land to progress, but it is usually upon a god's favor.
Elves do something in Moresk. Athena could be try to do something against Ares.
Hmm.
But
If
we
that's
have-
if that's an assumption, if that is a assumption, if that is a idea that swiftly comes, I would imagine those two do not get along.
No.
They are both gods of war, but different aspects of it.
No, I had a thought, and it's way too high concept for Azrael at the moment.
People did seem
I
to
s-
be confused about about Athena and something.
Still don't see why she feels the need to take it out on my ass, but okay.
Well, nah. That's the main reason why most nations go to war. Dispute between the gods. But
If we want to learn further, heading west, we could, before if it becomes concerning, after Natron, we could head to Winova. We might be able to find a teleport circle from there to either Posey or Altaria. Come on, the name.
Like there,
Oh, no, I
They
can-
blocked on Legend Keeper.
Zolteris probably like Knuckles go a bit paler as he clenches around his staff for a bit, as it might be best to. I think it might be best to investigate that then if we decide to leave here. Something as large as a war potentially between the gods seems like a matter that is worth investigating if we takes a deep breath, decide that whatever's to come, saving people now is not wise.
War between the gods, like the Trojans.
That name means nothing to any of us.
The way
So we're all like,
what the fuck are you talking about?
I believe I've mentioned. Looks around and sees the confusion on everyone else's face. I see. We are all within the same box.
How I feel.
I see. We are all within the same box on this map.
Okay. The actually book smart people don't know about that. Oh god.
I guess what the fuck are you talking about?
It was a war a long time ago from where I'm from. Trojans was one side, and the other people called the Greeks were the other. I was on that side, but this was a long time ago. The gods fought each other through the men fighting and gave them boons, such as Hector, who refused to die, and Achilles, who was damn near immortal.
Well, it sounds familiar.
That
This feels like how
God,
people fight.
proxy wars through the gods is a thing that just happens.
How does the Pentateuch work? Do we have Legends of Achilles?
Doesn't look like Hercules never existed.
I don't think so. No.
I don't think those people exist here.
I think the legendary figures are different, like the human one.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong?
Yeah, I mean, the hero of Athena was the war general.
Okay.
What was his name?
Yeah.
It's on Athenia's thing,
Yeah.
I know.
So, the concept of boxing matches between the gods seems like that sounds right.
Gerald. the great hero Gerald.
Basically, the god.
I'm imagining just fucking Nanami, but with way nerdier glasses on.
The thing is, I'm imagining.
If he doesn't have a face coin, make it Nanami.
He does.
No, it's like Nanami, but Nanami, but has a slight hunch, a big bow, and a bushy beard. It's like, is this just a Nanami and an Odysseus cosplay?
No, this isn't Nanami. This is Nanamin.
Oh, I forgot it was his face claim.
Gerald.
You want to see Gerald?
Oh.
Actually, you'll probably know what he looks like, Zara, since you were born or raised there.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah. Don't judge.
Also, I just want to quick point out that the Prime Minister of Athenia is called Maria.
more.
That's the wrong person.
Maria.
Yeah, no, that tracks. Yeah, no, that tracks.
I want to see.
What is it?
GM. Because I'm from Athenia.
I want to see.
I'm not locked in a box for eternity.
God.
Look, I have been outside the box for 2 weeks.
Honestly, relatable. Just, I had a bigger box.
I've learned so much in this 2 weeks, and killed a giant!
Let's get back on track!
But
yes, I did catch that, Groot, don't worry.
Oh, by the way, you'll just yell over. By the way, don't talk shit about what we just talked about. People should know this shit. They'll get you struck down or something. I don't know.
Oh, not nearby.
Also,
Okay,
just
good.
to check to make sure that wasn't an incorrect assumption, it is probably pretty easy to find a teleport circle from capital to capital, right?
I just, I'd imagine.
Usually.
Yeah. If they're not at war, I imagine.
If I remember correctly.
Christo.
Wait, someone speak.
Well, Groot's trying to find a way to get us across that ocean normally, so.
You're trying not to cut you off, so we all went silent.
Yeah, you go, you continue.
What?
I was just gonna say, I think like they're typically decently expensive, but we also are rich.
Yeah, we have the money for teleport
We
circles.
got
sure.
money,
I think it was
baby.
what, for a group our size, it was what, like 1,000 gold, which is hefty, sure, painful, but that instantly gets us to the other side of the world?
Yeah.
37,130 GPs and things to sell in party loot.
Yeah.
And
Counting our own personal
that
stashes.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this is discounting all of the stuff that some of us have in our own inventory.
I've got 14 GP on me.
No. The party pool that's all because we didn't want to keep track of it because it was really hard. Looking things to sell. Like that, yeah, like that's all the random ass bullshit. Like we kept specific things on us. That's why, and like our coins is liquid.
Anyway. So.
Not.
Yes, but this should circle back.
People did have their own things, but anything that was party loot is in there.
Yeah, just to circle back.
I kept some of the random.
Groot.
Usually, teleporting from city to city is possible as long as it's a big enough city. However, the exception to the rule is Altoria. The only way into the city is through the front gate.
I see. Do the other cities in Maresk have anything in terms of teleport or prism?
You would assume so.
Okay.
I kind of wonder what. Yeah, outside of dispute, what else could we have? Now's not a time.
Named Prism, and immediately you got flashes of an EV.
If there are natural tensions and the peace was kept due to worry, the populace could have recently gained something, or Maresk lost something. If the I keep calling them Athens, are under the impression that he said that there was somebody who wasn't acting.
Actually, I can.
Conqueror, the ruler.
AKA, how shit in Maresk works is the strongest motherfucker in the land gets to be the ruler. So if you want to be the ruler, you got to be able to beat literally every other ruler until you are the strongest around. If that one listens directly to him, he might have gotten something into his ear and made him do some bullshit. I don't know.
I believe the current one was strong enough to even be given a sword by Ares himself.
Seth visibly tamps down his anger.
Zalterish frowns. It's all simple speculation, but if there is a war occurring, and with this could come from both sides, both the populace and the gods. Is there a chance that with him not acting, is there a chance that the ruler of Maresk, if he's that strong, the ruler of Maresk has been incapacitated?
We don't really know until we, figure it out. Again, we can't really do shit about it until we get there. And depending on exactly how big shit is, even then, I don't think we'll be able. There are like 7 of us, and these are wars we're talking here.
That's too many things happening at once.
Which is why we should just worry about getting to Colossus, getting our shit, and moving to the next place.
And with Seth, honestly.
I just wanted to not keep that quiet.
That's fair. Thank you.
Whatever, well.
It's something to consider. It's something to consider going forward.
Yeah, we're supposed to be stopping trouble. War could pretty easily be called trouble.
Well, Colossus is also trouble, but yes.
If Morass started the shit, then we'd have a pretty easy way to stop it.
Yeah, let's look at the prophecy again.
Peace amongst the gods will nullify.
Yeah, Yeah.
Or shall resume, king shall become a thrall. Gee, I wonder what those are supposed to be related to.
I wonder.
In the end, what did happen to the Tower of Knowledge? Do we even know?
It was in the process of being destroyed as we left, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Groot,
I'm
thank
just
you for
saying
the
that in the meta to remind myself.
So yeah, Groot, thank you for the
Another
re-hint,
thing.
because it's been a while since I looked at prophecy. Let's speculate about this out loud.
I wonder, the war shall resume!
Oh man.
The prophecy!
If you wish to speculate, Zara did keep the prophecy. He does
also
still
kept-
have it.
I also kept
This
the
is-
prophecy.
Another speculation. But due to the destruction of the Tower of Knowledge, it could have been things could have been blamed on the people of Marask.
That could very much restart it, especially given the prophecy.
Again, I have business in Rask anyway, so
Yeah.
as long as if we ever head over there, I can go and track down a few people and get something back. We can figure out everything else from there. Now, I think those suckers, those motherfuckers in that tent over there are tired of being in this cave.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
I'm tired of being in this area, honestly.
let's just get moving. We'll continue to think about it on the way.
Alright.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Who's that?
Oh no. Just heard somebody saying it before we cut his head off.
Huh?
I don't think the timeline adds up on that one.
Yeah, that's
It does now.
I think that's at least 800 years old.
Alternate history. Jesus arrived earlier.
It does now.
No, you see, he's in the alternate history where Greek never fell to the Romans.
Greece is still alive and proud.
This too is Greece.
This too. Still, let's leave.
And obviously he's a Sylvan and gained all knowledge.
It would have been glorious. It would have been glorious if one of us had Nero'd.
Still, yes, let us leave.
Alright.
So yes,
Thumbs up. Let's get going. Let's do it.
as
You can only have so much.
Oh.
Yep.
No, that's my talking to myself.
So good. Sit down and let's scare everyone back up. We're on the same page now.
There's much to discuss.
There was.
As you begin your track back down the mountain for the summit, you arrive back on this winding path with the ravine. I imagine you either toss the civilians aside or use some sort
Gently.
of flight.
If anyone didn't, Seth would have just all right, so you're just gonna tuck your head in.
What?
All right, tuck your head in,
What?
curl up, and I've just grab. All right.
No,
So, see that?
that?
Yeah, I'm gonna see that pile of dirt right there. Aim for that.
You have
your
such
body
easier
involved.
options.
Wait, how do I aim?
How do I aim?
Like the silence.
We all have our own ways. Gotta figure it out. But yeah, no, it's
In case it's relevant, Saltaris is especially considering that they have people with them, is keeping like a very close eye on like the surroundings to make sure nothing looms.
I
Yeah.
will as well.
Roll me
Seth
a
is gonna be like-
perception check for anyone who wishes to.
Seth is also going to be like, hey, keep an eye out for shit, by the way.
Sure.
I shall roll for rope.
You got it.
Ow.
God, look at us all. Oh no.
How'd I do?
Something, fuck my luck.
Eh.
By
Damn,
the way,
my
Seth,
passive perception is better than
Seth
this.
Asriel, roll a d4.
Oh yes.
My passive perception would have been better than this.
23.
25.
A lot of you kind of like looking at monsters. You do think you see one or two, but they're more like keeping off to the sides. And
know.
if you look up at the ceiling, there is like a migration of black birds flying above. Ravens, to be clear.
We got Odin in here now?
No.
No.
Fuck.
Ah, tonight we dine in Valhalla.
No. You fucks.
It's your dad?
I have a raven
Wait,
on
wait.
me.
I know.
Wait, Thanatos is nephew, right? Nephew's the right term?
I think so.
Yes.
Actually,
Or
it might
nephew
be
or
brother.
brother. It might be brother.
Is he son?
No, Nyx or Nyx and Erebus.
Yeah, no, because I think it is
It
brother.
feels so weird.
What's wrong?
Yeah.
I feel so wrong.
No, see, it gets even worse when you consider him not saying it in like a actual, saying it more in the terms of the orc brother. Thank you, brother.
That feels so weird, man.
I love the fact that, like, if we really wanted to, we could make a fucking, like, spaghetti tree out of our genealogy. Like, who's related to who, how.
Greece.
Again,
yeah,
also
like,
gets more confusing
yeah.
when you add in mortal connections, thanks to me and you.
Okay, let's continue.
Meanwhile,
Thanks, Dad.
I guess it's just a little pinprick on the side of the family tree.
We don't know where the fuck
Nowhere.
you came from.
Nowhere.
But also, you're,
Also, just in case it's relevant, Groot, because I don't know if you have things you're hiding from us. Reminder's sake, I can see clearly out to a mile.
Man, those are some very detailed ravens.
I assume so, but just in case, I do want to bring that up. Just in case somebody has like a sniper scope on us or something.
Thanks, Dad.
also, if we're going by your meat, might be by your
Festus is
new.
gonna fucking snipe us.
Yeah, fucking imagine. Magical sniper rifle, let's go.
Festus hits with the anti-tank rifle.
No.
Also, by genealogy, I guess you're Seth's nephew.
The tank blazed.
Alright.
Let's continue.
But yes, you continue
Okay.
down the ravine.
Hope your camels didn't get eaten while we were gone.
I hope Johnny did.
It'll slow us down. It'll slow us down quite a bit, but I should be able to pull it.
What did
Oh.
Johnny do to you?
Toppy Grace.
He's not Grace, yeah.
As you find both Johnny and Grace in pretty good care. In fact, that's odd. There is a few trees around them.
Thanks, Pan. Maybe? Who knows?
That one could be a number of things.
Yeah, it could be many things.
As it seems like you were eating things off them.
At least people are looking out for us.
It was a golden apple.
Roll me a nature check.
As we see it. Oh?
Oh.
I want to roll nature. I want to fucking see it.
Damn.
That's a
Brain
mad
blast.
20. Lot of 18.
Look
What
at
does the 18 get us?
So Seth, you think you found one of these one time when you almost died?
It
Zara,
didn't kill you.
Zara, you saw this in the picture book. Zaltaris,
You've gotta be more specific.
You saw this one in your dreams. You think this is called a pomegranate?
Oh,
I see.
That makes sense.
Well, it
Which
wasn't
time?
I wonder where it came from.
Which time did he almost die?
Thanks. Probably
Oh.
Persephone.
Okay.
It's either, to be fair, it's either Persephone or Hades left it.
Yeah.
Because Hades legitimately, I believe, likes those trees. So.
Yeah. Let's go. Thank you.
And also, depending on the myth, use them to trap a young girl. But anyway.
Don't think about doing it.
It's
the one. It is usually the one bad thing he does, and even then, it's not even 100% what he does 100% of the time.
It's not even fully canon.
I mean, have you seen Grace?
To be fair, let's be clear. That statement means nothing. Half of the myths have entirely positive spins on them.
Yep.
That is a nothing statement.
The thing is, canon is a nothing statement in regards to Greek myth.
Yes.
Remember how Apollo ate?
There are plenty of myths that portray Medusa as entirely in the wrong.
To be fair, I think that's because
It depends on exactly.
There are some myths that portray
I believe
Athena in the
Gorgon.
wrong. Some myths portray Medusa, and some myths portray Poseidon in the wrong.
Yeah, I think that
There are ones of
that was
each.
heavily sourced when I believe that Medusa was originally 100% a monster. There was no human.
Yeah. Anyway, we can talk about ancient guerrilla marketing campaigns later.
That's why I always remain that Hades is probably not 100% good, and it's just people are afraid to make bad stories about death.
Oh no, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
As people, I imagine you make sure the NPCs are on the cart.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll just strap them to the side.
Indeed.
Get him the fuck out of here.
Vipu will try to sneak on too.
Seth will grab her and hold her up by her collar.
No.
If we're walking, you're walking too, pint size.
Just I think if you just tied her to the back of it, she'd have fun.
Joke's on you. I'm
And
driving.
by that I mean tied a rope around her waist and then tied that, so she has to just get ski boarded along.
Depends on how tightly packed the sand is.
So joke's on you, Seth. I'm driving the car.
I think you're underestimating Reaper.
Maybe.
But as you get on the cart, you come back through the forest. Where you climb
Oh yeah, I
up.
forgot about this area.
What is this, our greatest hits?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're taking it's a victory lap. Every map here nearly got us all killed.
I don't know about that. I felt pretty good on this map.
As eventually,
But also, this map was pretty good.
you make
Your
it
Eldritch
back
Blast.
into the desert.
I hate the desert.
As by the time you get to the foothills, it is getting dark again.
God damn it.
But you have seemed to manage to make it without injury.
We're fine.
Hey!
I appreciate all those that watch over us while we travel.
Just to check, Groot. Is it possible for me to have spent my time reading the book today, so that I can get that done at some point in the near future, please? I beg you.
Yes.
How dare you? How dare you want to finish a thing, you monster?
How many hours would that have been?
8 hours. Well, yeah.
Alright. I'm nearly halfway there.
Oh yes, that book.
Yeah, the charisma book.
Oh.
I need to spend 48 hours reading.
Oh.
Don't say like I'm good, like I have a decent charisma compared to the actual spellcast of this party. I still have less than 20.
As well, I'll give you 10 hours because camels and you guys are built like champs to get to the bottom. But will you guys begin to push on, or will you take a break?
Is there any reason to particularly stress ourselves for this journey?
Pushing on.
Especially if we're expecting things to be bad when we get back?
Yeah, no.
We don't want to. We don't want to push it.
Also, things tried to fuck us up every step of the way, so I sat the ones to just relax.
Yeah, we don't want to also risk the cart getting exploded by a dragon or something because we weren't paying attention when there's people inside.
We have no reason to force march.
Yeah. You have about 3 more days to go, so.
Yeah.
Woo!
Well, actually, it's probably more like 4 because you guys are not all in the cart. Yeah, I imagine you guys still want to keep attention.
Yes.
So yes, is there anything anyone would particularly like to do before your long rest?
Train.
Read and pray.
You down with that?
Yeah, train and pray.
Train
and pray.
Well, actually, do we want to use the scrying orb that we start going to do the spy in on like the people we talked about?
I thought we were gonna get there and tell them and come back to them like when we were gone to see how things shape up without us, but
okay.
So that because then we can warn them and then be like, hey, that every time you feel that, that's us. We're trying to make sure you guys are good.
Yeah, that's not.
So that they'll.
What are all these weird ass? What is this?
It's that train and pray.
Oh, it's pictures.
Zolterish would like. I'll get you what I guess in a second, but Zolterish would like to send a message using the stone. It was a stone, right? That Medusa gave.
Yes, Medusa.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get that in a bit then.
Okay. But yes, you may do your rolls if it's something that you have already done. And roll your
I should just do it in order. Like in an order for...
and would the message exclude me from any type of training?
This is a quick message, I'd imagine not.
I'll say no.
Okay, I would also like to do the train thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh. That, I think, puts me over... I think this was supposed to do... Yeah, this puts me over half. This was supposed to do something at half, wasn't it? I don't know what.
I need to remember what yours was.
I have 1,000 still more to go.
Sorry, I probably should have said this before I rolled, but that's a mediocre roll anyway. I probably would want to like actively train that rather than read book.
Okay.
What should I...
So you make it. So you have part 1 completed. You will now switch to con checks. As you have it theorized, but now you need to...
right.
Instead of just doing the meditation, you now have to practice it a bit. This will include having to use 1 wild shape for the training.
Intimidation. Yeah.
Does he get to use the wild shape's con though?
Yes. Wait.
You fucking fool!
Say
Yes.
no, Groot.
No.
No.
You already said yes.
I will say you use your con.
Oh wait!
Almost there.
Does it hard stop at 200?
Yes.
Do I lose 23 out of that? Woo! Woo! That was my second good roll!
Also,
I will let you use that roll on the next one.
Okay, I'll note that down. Thank you. So that was a...
The despair.
Rolls.
Well, I got a pie.
Oh.
That was a
what is the DC for piety again?
I ain't got nothing.
15, I believe I have as the default, but
okay.
depending on what you do,
it.
it goes up or down. But you're on relative good graces right now.
I got a 23. I assume that's enough.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a second point, guys.
Where?
I got 2 whole piety.
As always.
Yeah.
And then D100.
But yeah, you guys can add your scores to your training,
That's all right.
unless you're doing something different.
Wait.
It's gonna take me so long to get there.
I'm almost to my intimidating attack. I'm almost there.
Also, did you roll the religion, Johan?
Oh.
The 15 is for religion. Is for the religion roll with your highest mental stat. Also, yikes,
wait.
Sophie.
Okay, let me remove that piety then.
Wow, 2 people got a 1.
Let me remove that point I added. It's back to 1.
He's probably fine with a roll that high.
Yeah, so is C-Man. C-Man rolled a nat 1 too.
On the D100?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jesus.
The funny thing is that I locked the prayer roll into a nat 20.
Yeah, you're just not getting any buffs anytime soon.
Yeah, so I got a nat 20 on the prayers and got nothing but respect for it.
Like, the next day, we're all doing our prayers, and the gods are like, "Okay, you guys have had enough, you Nepo baby."
Yeah. Saltish, you gain a piety. You can thank Santa for that.
Fucking 10?
What?
Wait, sorry, who?
You.
Oh, I do? Yes, that was what me.
Hey. That's your second piety feature, I think.
Yep.
Ooh, remind me about that, and I will get that to you. But it comes the time again, like any other day, that I have to kidnap someone.
I need you to walk up to that disgusting spawn of Ares and stab him through the heart with your spear.
I've been trying to show you what you should be doing.
Thank you, bye.
You know the spear team borrowing? I try to show you what you should be doing, but you're not listening.
You need more spirits? I'll send more as long as you use them to kill him.
You can use as many spirits as you want. They will immediately kill Seth on sight, though. So, have fun.
I know you'll make me proud.
But yes, you all wake up after a restful rest.
I feel
a cat is staring at me judgmentally.
Still, that was nice.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Nothing has attacked you.
Alright, this is weird. Something's going on.
Yeah.
I have never gone more than 2 days without being attacked by something, and I was alone.
Are there still crows overhead? Or ravens overhead?
There is.
No, then it's probably fine.
Yeah, thank you, Dad. I appreciate you.
This is very odd. Ever since I've come here, everything's been hostile. At least to a certain extent.
Monsters not show up
I think we're up.
where you are?
It's more animals, really. And other people.
Fuck did you go up?
Oh, there was an animal.
It
no,
was.
no animals.
We only have monsters, no animals.
What about those birds?
What about those birds? Shoot them
Tiny
down.
monsters. Tiny monsters.
Like the tiny Nevermoids.
It was beyond the earth.
It's hard to switch to a Ruby game.
Is there anything anyone would like to discuss in the morning?
Seth pulls out his mecha shift weapon.
Seth would use the shit out of one. Anyway,
If you could understand how it worked.
he can figure it out. If he knows nothing, he knows weapons.
Is there much to discuss today? Sophie, you have any insight?
Just about how weird it is we're not being attacked by monsters. The day has not.
It's a new day. My brain is full.
Nope. Okay.
I don't think there's anything to discuss.
All we have is like basically small talk. Like, all the big shit we wanted to talk about, we settled before we left.
Okay.
Until there's a revelation.
Well, this shall be very easy. You make travel, and off in the distance you see a sinking hole in the ground.
Oh.
What?
What were those once a pyramid?
Oh!
Oh, was that the
What?
That was the dungeon.
The dice dungeon.
the dice dungeon?
Right.
Yeah, I forgot. She was.
And the new one rises and comes. Welcome again. I have shinier things.
Honest answer, I kind of find it really funny if she just tried the same thing again and just kind of was like, maybe
Put
this
on my
time.
mustache.
But
this
All
time.
the
Considering her
monsters
domain,
have mustaches on
to
them
be fair,
as well.
considering her domain, something tells me we're going to make out with loot every time she tries to kill us. Just
She
because of
can't not.
who she
She
is.
has to.
Or death.
Or death.
Or death.
It's her
Or
own
she'll
folly.
actually kill us.
She wants her
I
own
feel,
folly.
I feel as if just due to her domains, there will always be some reward attached to when she tries to murder us.
It's always
It's the
going to
same
be.
reason why there's rewards in the dungeons. There has to be an incentive to get people in there.
It needs to be us gambling our lives, or it doesn't mean anything.
The good old
Yes,
pyramid
as they
skin. Scheme.
Scheme. I mean, not incorrect. Yeah, like looks at the hole. Does I suppose that means? I suppose
Settles
that
on it.
means.
Doing the Lord's work.
I suppose that means that no one. I suppose that means that that's gone now.
Red.
I'd imagine.
That one was different than the others. Do you think it'll come back?
Maybe
Oh no,
somewhere
it's
else.
just. Oh no, they strike me as the type to not take a loss like that lying down. We'll see him.
I've lost track of time. Have we collected the reward for that, or
I don't think that was not listed.
was there a reward?
No.
No, that was
that
this
was
was-
a bonus. That was a bonus.
You just found that.
That was
no.
pointed to us, but
That was a
No,
bonus.
that was a reward
yeah,
for
no,
something.
the-
That was a reward for something else. That was on our way to do what we just did because we were
Jesus
looking into why the. So yeah, we can't. So we were pointed in that direction. We went that way by somebody. We went that way because it was on our way. It was on our way to the
Yes.
tradeway. Cleared it.
We got so much. If we didn't do that, we die. If we didn't do that,
Actually,
we die.
Zolterish.
wait.
Zolterish steals a bit. Zolterish steals a bit.
No.
That actually might be a problem. If we turn in the mission, that would leave a noticeable trail in Colossus leading to us, wouldn't it?
Well, since we're not in a
Turned in 3 missions already, haven't we?
Yeah, we've already turned in.
Yeah.
No way here.
Notably, the fact that this one involved right next to where the giant was.
Yeah.
And these people are
What?
going to talk about it probably too.
Yeah, well, like, what? Yeah, they're already like. You think we kind of already have to deliver these people, and they're not going to just. What? Unless you want me to threaten them, I don't think they're
No,
going to.
don't threaten
No.
them. No,
Also-
don't
Okay.
do that.
That's the thing. That's
Rula had already taken notice of us, right?
Also, yeah, if we're worried about the gods again, Hades was already right there, and we called up Hephaestus. So anyone else?
So just
they're gonna know anyway. Might as well get paid for it.
The quest monster den was over here, right? It wasn't that one.
Yeah, it was not that one. It was a different one. Seth wanted to go there, and he got outvoted.
Because he wanted. Because
we went and we killed the giant. How do you feel about that, Seth? That's what I thought.
You see, I was gonna say, you see how Seth is not talking about doing that after this.
Yeah, I get the concern of turning it in, but I don't think it's really that much of a concern.
It doesn't change anything at this point.
Yeah, we're gonna.
We are known.
They're gonna know anyway. We might as well get paid for it.
Yeah, the part of the issue is that the same thing is going to be brought up as soon as we enter the city. Because we're going to enter the city with 6 refugees, which seemingly implies that we did something to seem like.
Worst case scenario, even if we hadn't gone back in this direction, they'd question the refugees, and thus they'd know of us.
That's if we took the refugees back here specifically.
No, but but I think they could probably track them down.
Yeah.
If it is people with the resources to know about that, they can track down a bunch of people who are in this area.
Yes.
And unless we can modify memory or we're willing to slaughter 6 of them.
I guess as well, if nothing else, before we potentially bail on the city, we should get our guild ranking up.
Oh yeah, obviously.
I guess so, yeah.
I believe this will put us in like the tier above or 2 tiers above where we are, right?
Given what happened.
Wasn't this like a upper silver or something?
Silver 1. This was an Electrum 4.
Oh. Yo.
So yeah, this was a rank above what we were doing, of what we were rated.
Yeah.
And I believe, have we finished all of the optional things for this one?
Pretty much. Well, resolve what is happening on trade with proof. We have the proof in the people.
Yeah. We didn't get the lost good though, did we?
No.
Oh yeah, we couldn't find them.
It was all being used for sacrifice stuff.
Yeah, it's all literally out of reach.
To be fair, we can probably still report the circumstances of the lost goods and get a partial reward.
Yeah, so we fought this Gigantes.
We fought this Gigantes.
So
you mean a giant?
So you see? No.
You mean a giant, right?
Let's call it a
giant, and that thing didn't look like a giant.
How about this? We call it a giant, and not go full in on what happened.
And not fully explain us, because then they'll say we're either lying or crazy.
I think Griff could vibe check us hard enough to
Absolutely.
one way or another.
Absolutely.
I mean, if it came down to it, did the hilt of the blade survive?
We got his fucking spear.
Yeah, we do have a spear.
Sophie has it.
Yeah, I know. We know we're ignoring that fact right now.
But yes.
No, yeah, well...
As you all continuing to move forward, I imagine, the people with the high perceptions, you do notice that the sky is getting a little cloudy.
Oh, no.
Fuck you, Zeus.
Oh, no.
What kind of cloudy?
Dark cloudy.
Fuck you, Zeus.
You're about to get lightning struck.
Hey, don't do it to him.
You should keep better track of his birds.
Strike me down, Zeus! You don't have the ball!
If you strike me down, you'll never get your presents. I am Santa.
That is true.
Immediate naughty list forever.
Just lightning bolt comes down towards Zara. He says naughty list, and it like swerves to the side.
So yeah, does it seem like it's gonna storm soon, or maybe?
All nature.
Alrighty.
Then it'll be survival.
Also, storm clouds in a desert.
There's storms in deserts. Very rarely, but it does.
Yeah, it's very rare. That's the thing. Very rarely.
6 years.
Yeah.
Man, Asriel, like, you know, it doesn't look like storm. Like, though, that looks like it's a very fast approaching storm. Almost looks unnatural.
God damn it, Zeus! So yeah, as I just point out the storm, I think
Zeus is very mad that you took the egg.
I think he might be very angry. Yeah, as you just point out, I think a storm's rolling up very quickly.
Oh, what?
Folks. Is that bad enough we need to worry about it? Like, looks around. This is not exactly an ideal place to attempt to find shelter.
Dig in the sand.
Dig in the sand, yeah. When does it look like it'll hit us, given its speed?
Any minute now.
Oh, fucking shit.
As, like, it is, like, rapidly coming in.
That's horrifying. Oh, no.
Is there much we can do?
No, there isn't. I got nothing. There's not much we can do. We just have, unless it's bad enough we have to stop, we could just keep going.
I mean, it'd be a good bit cramped, but I'd maybe advise, unless you have something magical or a physiology which makes it so you don't get particularly slowed down by a bunch of wet sand.
Yeah, probably should cram in the cart.
Here, how about you put yourselves where you're gonna be?
Oh no!
Just to put the off chance, can we, like, actually just vibe check this for if there is any approaching divinity in this?
Oh yeah, sure. Can we vibe check it?
Roll insight.
I'd love to vibe check.
It's been 2 days, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It's Death of Fire.
Wait, we're right next to Percy.
Am I still supposed to be on the world map?
The first thing counts.
You are.
Yeah.
Let's have to see when I appreciate this.
Okay.
Because if we're in a nebulous
I'm not
state,
following rolling. It's not going to get me much more.
Groot was that was Groot's idea, so thank him for it.
thank you, Groot. Just like Aegis. It's just like Aegis' thing, except for
Yes, put where you guys are.
Well, I'm gonna be in the cart, driving it.
I'll stay outside the cart as I'm the one guy that without magic shit.
Fuck you all on my Charles. I'm going in the cart.
Stay in the cart. Don't get out of the cart.
Yeah,
I guess
go ahead.
I guess is used to marching. I'm outside the cart.
Also, wait,
I
this is
will
actually
also
a
be
time
outside
where,
the cart.
jokes aside, the mile thing might actually come in handy because it might see if there's something in the storm clouds. Or some weird, shape or something.
Well, Zoltarish,
Oh yeah.
you kind of look up, and the clouds are not coming in from all directions. They're coming in from one direction, almost like something or someone is moving through them.
God damn it.
As it stops above you guys.
God damn it.
That is definitely not natural. There might be something in there.
It's a personal storm cloud, just like all those humorous anecdotes in cartoons.
As you see something fall from the
Where
sky.
are you from?
When are you from? Where are you from?
What
As
time is it?
you see a metal rod impact into the sand.
Oh
Run
God.
from God.
Run
Oh,
God.
wait.
Oh.
Is it just Zeus showing up to have a talk? Oh, fuck.
Man.
As
Demonics, get in the wagon!
you see a blast of light that strikes the metal pole, and lo and behold, someone picks it up.
God damn it!
Well, this is the worst.
That's who I was unfortunately
I don't like this.
hyperventilating.
Get the fuck out of here! What the fuck is this shit?
As the camels just screech to a stop. As the ground behind him is a little like glassy, as he kind of just looks around.
Hey Groot, do I know who this person is?
I believe even Seth knows who this person is.
Have to ask.
I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Came from the skies in a bolt of lightning. It is very possible you know who it is. Some people have even seen him before.
Correct.
Hi.
I know Azrael hasn't seen him physically.
Let's see, there was a person within there.
Quite
Greetings. Who are you? You have startled our camel.
Calm down, Johnny.
Grace is non-phased.
Grace knows not the fear of death.
Grace accepts it willingly.
It is but a passing into the wider arms of a greater whole.
Just as she will die, another will be born.
So can you repeat what you said to him, Seth?
Seth didn't say anything.
Oh,
Tara said, hey, who are you? You're scaring our camels.
Who are
It's like, greetings, greetings, who would you be? And you've startled our camels.
He kind of looks at you.
Wave.
He'll attempt to walk through you, Seth.
Through?
Through.
Resist.
Yes!
Athletics check.
I support this Seth action!
Damn, Percy sure is far away.
Yep.
Yep.
The range ain't that big. Sophie and Azrael can get the benefit, but you can't.
I don't know why it does that, but 21.
Nat 20, 31.
Alright.
Oh god!
Dear God!
You are walked through, be shoved aside.
As you go to just hold your ground, he kind of just stretches a hand and just with lightning speed just pushes you aside. Now what are you supposed to be?
Looks... Wait, is he short or is he tall?
He is short.
Looks down at him. Looks down at him after briefly looking at Seth. Hello, I'm Solitaire.
I asked what you are, not who you are.
Just elf? Clear question mark.
Question mark, elf?
Elf-ish?
Elf adjacent.
You could say half-elf, even.
You wouldn't be correct in doing so, I think.
Demigod?
He kind of just waves his hand to go on.
Thinks for a second. He's like, thinks for a second. And then, the only the only other thing of relevance I think anybody would care for is that is like just son of Nick.
Huh.
The other titles I'm aware of don't particularly mean anything.
That's why my skin doesn't like you.
That's fucking outrageous.
Fuck.
Fucking racist.
He looks you up and down. Fair enough. As he just walks by you.
I don't think I got your name.
Stops. Well, that's a new one. Name Skylark, son of Zeus, despite some people's best efforts.
Esther kind of like regains himself, but like, if I may ask,
You may not.
Who is he talking?
I'm talking to Az.
nah. Why are you here?
Like he's about to step forward. Why ask a question if you're gonna ask it anyway?
Because at this point, it's better to just ask the question and get it out of the way.
Then just ask instead of asking if you can ask a question.
It's usually polite to ask.
Well, if you're gonna ask it anyways, if they say no, then just ask it. If you're gonna be impolite about it.
Oh,
He
you
does have something of a point. If you ask for permission, if you can ask a question, if you can ask a question and then ask it regardless, I think that is more rude.
So,
Mad, but he's not wrong.
What did you say again?
What was that?
What did you say again?
Why are you here?
Check something out.
Exactly. Okay.
Were the theatrics necessary?
It's how I travel. And if I wanted the theatrics, I would have landed on the cart.
No. That seems much ruder than asking a question.
Theatrics are usually rude. You see, he continues walking.
Zafra's having a panic attack.
My selected sick.
Opens the door.
Zara is basically hyperventilating, yes.
Move. No. Move. No.
Move, Alba, please.
Well, persuasion with disadvantage.
Oh, that was GM rolled, but it was a 19.
She will move slightly.
You can peek your head out.
Are you in there, Hestia?
God damn it.
He will lean forwards ever so slightly and hello, Skylark.
So you got out of that mess.
He doesn't say anything to that, he just frowns.
I know you're meek, but you're even meeker than usual.
I don't like you, so I don't particularly want to speak with you much.
Just to note, Seth is like scaled out and big of eyes, but he is seeing, like, making, like, looking at you. And the second, like, he sees something, he might do something, but he seems to be a great effort.
Can you make
himself back.
Insight, Zara?
I can. Not very well, though.
I don't. Was I silent that time? I was.
Hey, no, we heard you.
Yeah.
We heard
Okay,
you.
good.
As
Just
he kind of just puts away his spear. Oh, you all got very close.
given the fact you're going to the back of our cart, yes.
Seth says
And-
wisely sighs to say nothing.
And the reaction of our compatriots does not incline us to move further.
What are you, some kind of dragon?
Yes.
He kind of looks at each of you. Well, my job here is done. I don't have to kill any of you.
Boy. I'm just gonna...
What are you doing over there, Seth?
Before.
What did you say,
Ah.
Blaze?
That hasn't stopped you before.
It's time to gain a
That's not.
well.
To be sure, that's you. That's you, right?
No, that's Zara.
That's full Zara.
That's Zara.
That's full Zara, baby.
He kind of turns around.
Zara looks terrified shitless, to be clear. But he's not backing down from that.
You still have your tongue. Oh, sorry. You still have your tongue at least.
That's time to grow your spine back well.
Watch your mouth. He gives a look over his shoulder to you, Seth.
Seth's very confused about the relationship here, I imagine.
I'm confusing here. What happened? Hold on.
Yeah, he's like, what?
I thought we thought the same.
Yeah, not even that. He's just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seth is very clearly exercising about all his restraint for the day right now. so he knows who this guy is. But you said you don't gotta do anything here. You saw what you needed to see. Right?
Right.
And
He looks like he's sizing you up and down.
Seth is also doing the same. He's like, so, as he said, he's showing up freaked out our camels. We got places to be. I think you do too. Better things to do with your day, right?
No, this was the most important.
Now it's done.
Surprised you're not in Marisk.
Why are you what?
Surprised you're not in Marisk.
I would be if things didn't go, if people didn't intervene. But I got business here before I head back.
Better hurry. I hear Athena's killing your people off one by one.
Most of them ain't my people. The ones who are know how to handle themselves.
I like you. Somewhat.
He doesn't want to say about the same thing, but he thinks it.
I refuse to speak it. I will think it.
Well then, unless you got anything else to do, we gotta finish. We have a job to finish.
And before you do go, Skylark, you are clearly here to see, them. Why? I believe, yes. As is it fair, considering his insight, Salters can probably pick up what's going on? Considering it's a plus. Considering what he called him.
Give me an insight roll so I can tell you. I will say if you're.
Okay. Trying to infer.
Yeah.
Yeah. 25.
You're very perceptive. When Zara made his comment earlier, like for a fraction of the second, you could see that he almost maybe a fraction of hurt he felt by that.
Oh.
Is an emotion you're not really good at picking at, but it's you haven't experienced this emotion before. He is feeling an emotion that you don't really know.
This is good to know. But the main thing I was the fact that the thinks is God, thinks is a god, but also good to know.
Are you?
He called it. Oh.
You think he knows? Yes and no to that.
Oh, interesting. But yes, considering your sudden arrival and the clear distress it's caused, distress has caused them. Don't you think that it would be at least courteous to share your reason for wanting to see them?
Doesn't matter now that they're a child. Now move, like you said, I have places better to be.
Please, please, someone who isn't Seth. Please. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh. My keyboard was dead.
May I ask one thing before you go?
Just fucking ask it, collateral.
Collateral?
Do you
That's
know
what-
the situation in Colossus?
He thinks for a moment. Yes. Do you?
Not nearly as much as I would wish.
Yeah, that's for most of people. Fucking degenerates.
Seth once again mentally cedes the point.
Before he vanishes, Zara will lead around and just I'm doing everything I can right now in her stead. You don't need to come back here ever again. Stay away.
Find out why I come before you make such requests. As he throws the object back into the sky. And very later, he disappears.
Zara fucking collapses.
I'm gonna fucking hit that guy. I'm gonna fucking hit him so hard. Yeah.
Thought that only the king of the gods could move like that. What the hell?
That is Skylark, the strongest demigod, and the strongest demigod currently alive.
Oh, great.
Yeah, he's about just as big. He's about to have just as big of an asshole as I thought he'd be.
Zara, are you alright?
I think I need a bit to rest, please.
As I think that would probably be a good place to end session.
Yeah.
All right.